When you practice patience and surrender, you allow universe to do for you what you can't do for yourself. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome to the universe is the moment universe can truly get to work. Hi, this is Lakshta Soni. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm gonna be sharing my own manifestation success story. And in that manifestation, surrendered really played a huge part. Let me first tell you the whole story and then we will talk more about surrendering and why it works and how it works. So we'll talk about that later, but first let me tell you the story. So let's get into it. So in 2020, I realized that I wanted to get braces. So I told my parents that I want to get braces, and they said no. Of course, they were coming from a loving place. They said, you don't need them. Plus the financial situation. So they said like, no, we are not even considering it. So as someone, first I got really upset, but as someone who believes in manifestation, who knows that I can create my own reality, I decided to manifest it. So in 2020, I used one of the pictures, like one picture of straight teeth in my vision board. And since then I started using every single technique I knew to manifest braces. I even did affirmations, I did visualizations. It wasn't that consistent in 2020, but I was still actively trying to manifest spaces. But the end of 2020 came, December 2020. Still, my parents were not agreeing. They were like, no, you don't need them. So in 2021 again I decided that that's okay. It takes time. You need to be patient when you're trying to manifest things. So in 2021 I again added getting braces, the braces thing into my vision board. But still August 2021, no change. They were still like, no, you don't need them. Like I even tried insisting them, like, please, like I will tolerate all the pain, like I just want to get braces because I knew that I need them. But still they were like, no. So I might would have lost the faith in August only, but then I decided that no, it's not the end yet. I am still gonna try and manifest these getting braces. So again I started. I remember I edited this one pic of me. I edited braces on my teeth, and I showed it to my parents and I told them, this is how I would look once I get braces. And of course, my parents were like, nah, still no. Still, I was like, now that I have edited this pic, now it's happening. August went by, and like November came, November to 2021 came, and still my parents were saying no, you don't need them. And at this point some things had happened because of which it was financially not really a good idea for me to get basis, because if you don't know, when you're getting basis it does cost you a bit. So at that time I had lost my hope, because some things had happened at that point, and I knew that there is no way I would get braces in 2021. But still, even though I had lost hope that maybe I wouldn't be able to manifest it in the year 2021, and even in the next year 2022, and I even decided, now that I remember, I even decided that I won't add braces thing into my 2022 vision board. Like, this is something I remember very, very clearly now. I decided that I won't include this braces thing in the 2022 vision board, and I will just get them whenever the time is right. I will get them by myself. The universe will bring it to me at the right time when it's really meant for me to get braces. Maybe in 2023 or maybe in 2024 I will get them once the time is right. So I did lose hope that I might not get braces in the year 2021 or maybe in 2022, but I still was believing, still had faith that one day I will get braces. This I kind of got detached from the desperation energy of wanting to get braces in that year only. But something unexpected happened. It was the beginning of December 2021, and my father told me, I remember you wanted to get braces. Let's get an appointment with the dentist. And I was like, what? Really? I was so surprised because number one, it was coming out of nowhere. Like after November, after that decision that maybe I'm not gonna get braces this year, I had stopped insisting them. I had stopped telling, asking them to let me get braces. At that point, I had stopped even talking about. I kind of forgot about it because I knew that maybe this year it's not possible. And the moment I did that in November, just within 1 month, within 1 month of me surrendering, my parents agreed, both of my parents agreed. We went to dentist, and the appointment went well, and I got my braces in the end of December 2021. So by the end of the year, I manifested getting braces. And I think the last part where I had completely surrendered the need, the desperation to get the braces that year only, and uh, as early as possible, when I released that desperation energy, and I was more like, it's okay, I'll get it, but one day I will get it when the time is right, when the universe will bring it to me, when it's meant to. The moment I surrendered that energy, the moment I gave it to the universe and stopped, thinking about it a lot, is the moment that manifestation came to me. When I was, using these so many techniques, I was in the desperation energy. I was in the energy of lacking it. I was in the energy that I don't have it. You're trying to manifest, you need to have a certain detachment with the manifestation, with what you're trying to manifest. So I guess this is why surrendering is so much more important. And I have learned my lesson. I was trying to manifest the braces for 2 years, 2020 and 2021, the whole year. And it happened after, like, it happened within 1 month of me surrendering this desperation energy of wanting to get braces as soon as possible. When I surrendered that, and I was more like, it will happen when it's supposed to happen. I'm not gonna even add this in my vision board in the 2022 vision board. And it happened. Now let's talk about why I think surrendering works and how it works. So number one thing, let's take an example. Let's think about something you wanted, or you wanted to manifest earlier, and now you have it. Let's say you wanted a car and now you have it. Do you think about it constantly? Are you thinking about it 24 by 7? No, you're not thinking about it 24 by 7. Yes, you're grateful for it. You maybe add that in your gratitude list. When you pray, you express your gratitude for it, but you're not thinking about it constantly. And for us to manifest something, we need to get into the energy of having that thing right now. And what I think is, surrendering to the universe really helps us to get into that energy of having it now. Because when you surrender, you're not thinking about it constantly. Number one thing, you already know that it's yours already. You believe that it's yours, and you are grateful for it, that it's coming. It's coming to you. But you are not thinking about it constantly. You're not thinking about it. You're not seeing pick a card readings and checking, when my manifestation is coming. You're grateful for it. You know in your heart that you already have it, that it's already yours. So when you surrender, you automatically get into that energy of already having it. And by that, I'm not saying that you don't need to do any manifestation techniques are great. I think that when I was manifesting these days, those techniques really helped me. They helped me to build up that energy, and that that they helped me to get into that feeling of having it now. But because I was too attached to the outcome, and I was too attached to wanting to get the braces in that year only, it resisted the manifestation, right? So of course, try manifestation techniques, use them. They are so great, they are so fun. Do visualization, write affirmations, practice affirmations. But at the same time, don't get too attached to the manifestation. Surrendering is the last step of manifestation. The first step is, of course, asking, being clear about what you want, setting intention. And as Abrahamic says, when you ask, it is given. So when you ask, when you set an intention, when you get clear about what you want, it gets added to your vortex, and now all you have to do is to believe that it's already yours, and to get aligned with the energy of already having it, believing that you have it, and that you deserve it. And after that, the rest step is of the universe. You just surrender it, and now universe is gonna bring the manifestation to you. We are co-creating our life with the universe. So when we have done our part of asking, believing, and aligning with that vibration of already having it, or aligning with the vibration of what we want, now all we have to do is to surrender and let universe bring that manifestation to us when it's meant to come. There can be an additional step of inspired action when what you're trying to manifest requires for you to show up, for you to take action. For example, if you're trying to manifest YouTube following, you need to show up, you need to take inspired action. But even after taking inspired action, when you have done your part of believing, asking, and taking inspired action, you just surrender rest to the universe, and trusting that universe will bring that thing to you when it's supposed to come and it's meant to come. And when you surrender again, back to that story, when you surrender, things come to you fast. I ended up manifesting the thing that Brie says within 1 month of me surrendering. And I mean, remember the little things that you have manifested after completely forgetting about it. Like, I have manifested so many little things when I completely forgot about it, and that is the power of surrendering. That is the power when you give it to the universe and let universe do its part. You surrender when you are not in that desperation energy, you manifest things faster. When you are not in that desperation energy of wanting to have it now, wanting to have things go your way, you are in a way resisting your manifestation. So when you need to get out of that desperation energy and be detached from your manifestation, and know that you have done your part of asking, believing, and aligning with the vibration of what you're trying to manifest. When you have done your part, let the universe take care of the rest of the process. Let universe bring that thing to you, bring your manifestations to you when you're meant to have them. So trust what you want is already yours when your intentions are good, and trust that universe will bring that thing to you, bring your manifestations at the perfect timing, and surrender rest to the universe. When you have done your part, surrender the rest to the universe, and don't resist your own manifestations by getting into that desperation energy of wanting to have things fast, or wanting things to go your way. Surrender and trust that universe is working for you, that you're not alone in this whole process. You're co-creating with the universe. Trust the process, and trust the universe, and trust in your own ability to manifest things in your life, to create the life you want for yourself. So yeah, that is it for today's video, and I hope this video helped you. I hope this video inspired you, and really made your faith in the manifestation and in the universe more stronger, and made you realize the importance of surrender and detachment from your manifestation. So I hope this video helped you, and if it did, press that like button and subscribe to the channel, because in the future too I will be sharing so many of my manifestation success stories, more coming in the future. And also comment down below the one thing one valuable lesson you learned from this video, or what you learned, or something you wanted to want, or something you want to add of your own, or maybe your own manifestation story. So yeah, that is it for today's video. See you next time. Bye bye.